For a new collector looking to begin buying that first piece of art, it can be a big step. What do you need to consider before making that first purchase? This is our guide full of top tips on how to begin your art collecting journey.
Discovering what you like and you don't like is a journey of exploration and self-discovery. Buying art is an emotional purchase, so focus on the emotional side, the story, the connection, the meaning.
Have a little character, show your personality.
And if there's something you've seen and it just doesn't leave you, you go back and you ask questions. The gallerist knows the answers to all your questions.
When you connect with an artwork, you might want to think about why you connect with it. You know, some of the questions you might want to ask the gallerist is, what's inspired this artist? What's the medium of this artist? What's their technique? Was this artist award-winning? Were they self-taught? What other works do they have?
But sometimes I think doing a little bit of research also helps. Going on Instagram, looking on the artists' websites, and also speaking to artists really helps you decide whether to buy a piece of art.
Engaging with gallerists is crucial for new collectors. You have to be inquisitive in your art journey. 3 questions you may consider: the artist's backstory, education, exhibition history. Ask about the different and current bodies of work. Gallerists are great storytellers. They'll cherish thoughtful dialogue. And of course, it's okay to ask about price and the options available to you.
If you're a new collector, you can tell whether an artwork is fairly priced by looking at the artist themselves, their career stage, and where they're at. There's also several other factors, for example, the size and the complexity of the work, whether or not the material has been used. How much time has the artist put into making the specific piece? Is it also an edition of 10, 50, 250 is also very important. But one of the most important things I would say is also speak to the gallerist. Learn about the artist, learn about the work itself that you have looked at. See if you can find an emotional connection to it.
Affordable art fair is the perfect place for new buyers because everything on the wall has a price, so you can know what you love and also what you might be able to afford. Now, all these galleries have lots of secret cupboards out the back for storage. So just because maybe you've fallen in love with the major artwork doesn't mean there might be smaller pieces out the back within your price range.
Another thing to consider would be framing. Is the piece framed or unframed? Would you like to frame it? Can it be framed? When you have a painting that's really thick, sometimes it needs a floater frame. That frame can help elevate the piece or it won't. But you can also work with your furniture on that and change the piece altogether by how you're working with the elements in your space.
If the art piece is not framed, ask your gallerist for a recommendation. They're often able to tell you or recommend you a framer.
If you have a wall that is directly facing sunlight, maybe have a piece that is UV protected. These are all very key points to consider when building your new art collection.
It's important to avoid trends because what you love will never go out of style. Trends, they come and go. And if you go that route, then maybe once you have it on your wall, you might not like it in a few months. You might not like it in a few years. They come and go. So why not just keep what you love? Because again, that will never go out of style.
Your taste will evolve as your life moves through chapters. Embrace that. And finally, trust your instinct. Art is personal. Let it reflect who you are.